My name is Richard Silver, and I am a realtor, have long-time realtor for Bosley Real Estate in Toronto, and I'm also the past president of the Toronto Real Estate Board. I'm in New York today because I'm in New York today for the RE BarCamp New York. Bar camps are great. I love to come, and it's a great opportunity to learn from a lot of people who are a lot smarter than I am. They're great people out there, and we share a lot of information. There's a couple of reasons I come to Bar Camp in New York. One of them is I get to meet realtors from all over, so the networking is great. And any of the conferences that I go to, and I'm a bit of a conference junkie, I'm very into international and referrals, and so that really helps a lot in my business in Toronto. Helps me pass referrals to U.S. agents and get referrals from U.S. agents. As well, I learn more information. I find out what's happening here and how it compares to what we're dealing with in Toronto. And New York is a very specific market. It's totally different than the way we sell real estate in Toronto. The market in Toronto should be very good. We really haven't had the recession that the U.S. has had. It should be stable. That's what we seem to be seeing as far as our statistics are concerned and the prognosis is concerned. Prices will be, they might inch up a little bit, but the market should be more stabilized than it has been in the past few years. It's been really a seller's market, and buyers have had to pay exorbitant prices to get properties. Our market is very, very heavily involved with international. We have a lot of people from the Far East. We have from India, we have China, both mainland. We have huge immigration. We have a net immigration in the Toronto Real Estate Board of about 100,000 people per year. And right now we have almost 200 condominium projects that are in the ground, that are up and being sold, and most of them have actually already been sold out. They have to be about 70 or 80% sold before the crane goes in the ground in Canada. So there are restrictions on how the money comes into the government and into the process. But other than that, there's not really. There are, immigration laws just the way any other country has them. They're not as strict as the U.S., I don't think. I think they're a little bit more flexible. And certainly if you're coming to Canada to create jobs and invest, we have, as you know, lots and lots of space in Canada that we'd love to fill up. And no, we get a lot of immigration, and Toronto and Vancouver are really the big centers of the immigration. Well, I think they can learn a lot about just being more global. I think a lot of realtors, I noticed that realtors in the States, Canadian realtors are very aware of what's happening in the US, Australia, they're aware of what's happening in Europe. But I find a lot of the American realtors are very tight. They don't travel as much as Canadians do. They're very much into their own market, and they're thinking too locally rather than thinking globally. I think there's a lot of business in the global market, and I think the more we work together, the more that we'll get referrals, give referrals, and we'll do really well.